G'day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are looking at a GANZO, or a Firebird knife. This one was sent to me from TorchSA, thank you very much Henry. And a few things. This is not just my favorite GANZO, I'm gonna start like this already so you know where this review is going. This is not just my favorite GANZO, this is one of my favorite knives. I've only been playing with it for 2 days, but I must say I love this thing. It is quite awesome. Okay, in the box we get, if you want to see that, FH81-BK. Okay, mine is brown. You get them in black, brown, green and grey, if I remember correctly, but I think I do. Then, much like the old GANZOs, you get this wonderful little slip with it. GANZO tools. And a little, whatchamacallit, and a warranty information paper. Okay, so it's a bit better than your other GANZO boxes that has pretty much only a bit of paper and a little bit of silica, whatever in there. Okay. When I initially saw this thing, this looked weird, but I've grown to love this little piece of plastic over there. Okay, we have this pattern on the G10 scales. It looks like crocodile skin or something. Very functional pocket clip. Okay, beautiful crowned top of the blade. Beautiful design flow, nothing sticks out. What's this thing? Flipper tab. The flipper tab seemed a bit big when I got it initially, but now I am very glad it is exactly as big as is. Okay, let's do this. Wonderful detent on this thing. Nearly impossible to fail it. Okay, so wonderful detent. But then, this little plastic piece over here. What makes this fantastic is, if you see the front, or if you can see the front, no you cannot. I'm really sorry, if I do reviews and it's not sunny outside, my light sources does not work because I have a window over there, a little small one with a lot of curtains in front of it. But if it's not sunny outside, then you can only see that light and then it looks weird. There's a light there also, but yeah. Anyway, so you see there's a little lip over there. That works like an Emerson wave. So if you pull it out of your pants, it immediately deploys. Point one, fantastic. Second thing why this little plastic is so awesome, if you take it off, there's a little cutout in the blade and that just looks weird and stupid. So yeah, this looks less stupid. Second thing, if you use this for a thumb stud, you see there's a little contouring over there and on the other side. So if you use your thumb, it fits in there fantastically. Okay, then same thing for the other side. If you want to spidey flick it, it hooks in there and it works beautifully. I am not left-handed whatsoever, but I can even do this left-handed. And that was a spidey flick, left-handed. Okay, so this thing is fantastic. However you want to open it, you can do it with the greatest of ease. So beautiful detent. Now, why do I like this big flipper tab? Because the action on this thing is insane. Now it's on your thumbnail, and that's a good thing because it goes down like nothing. This thing drops shut so awesomely. So, and remember, I'm doing this skew. I can't do it straight up, otherwise I'm whacking phones and things. Okay, same thing other way. It falls on there. It's already past the detent. Beautiful. So the action on this thing is amazing. Okay, over here we have our Firebird logo. Over here we have written extremely small. Okay, now I can't see. It's something like Firebird FB knives, made by GANZO, FH81 and D2. Okay, so if you can see that, great stuff. It means you do not wear spectacles or you are wearing your spectacles. Okay, nice pivot. Only 2 body screws, backspacer, and then a pocket clip. And like I said, very functional pocket clip. The pocket clip is recessed, but we have little button screws, beautiful shiny liners. They have been skeletonized, if you can see in there. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, let's do a few measurements on this thing. Blade length is just less than 9 centimeters, but that's now after the choil. If we go up to the choil, cutting edge is most likely like 7.5 centimeters, or in inches, 3 inches cutting edge, and maybe 3.5 inches over all the blade if you take it from the beginning of the whatever, and total 8 inches on the dot, or maybe a bit less, I don't know, and then 20 centimeters that away. I got a new battery for this thing, so we should be able to work it today. Yes, we can. Like I said, even left-handed, this thing is fantastic. Okay, over here we have 3.3 millimeters. What is that in inches? That 0.13. And then if we look at it, 13.5 millimeters, which is 0.53 inches, which is pretty much what we want. Yeah, turn off. Okay. So it's pretty much as we want, and it's pretty much 3.5 inch blade or 3 inch cutting edge. Okay, before we get to that, let's quickly do the, where's this thing? What does this weigh? Can you see that thing? Is it on weight? It looks like weight. And it is 133 grams, which is, I don't know, 4 ounces and something. Sorry, excuse me. My table is getting too full now. I have to put things behind me. Okay, so this knife has been fantastic. I really love this thing. Okay, ergonomics, quite fantastic. It looks like it has a cutout over here, but I think that's just to give you access to the liner lock, which works perfectly. You cannot feel that beautiful 4-finger grip on this thing, and then if you choke up on it, it's a very good finger choil. Okay, I have been moving closer to use it like this if I'm doing harder cuts, especially on wood, but then you must just check yourself because you can ride up onto that corner. Okay, but a wonderful finger choil on this knife. Okay, the spine has been crowned, so if you're reaching over the spine like that, then it feels very comfortable. What I like about this thing, an extra thing, apart from the jumping, which is done excellently, this is super jumping. Apart from that, if you want to do, let's say you want to do tip work and you want to press into things, that little piece of plastic over there gives you just enough traction to do anything. Also, if you want to cut down, you can use it like that. You press down on it if you want to push through it. If you just want to rest your thumb there, it's smooth and quite comfortable and a bit contoured. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, so it's a bit contoured. So this little piece of plastic, I have grown to love this. Okay, now blade shape. Before we do that, I was singing praises about this thing like crazy for the same reasons. Super action, super fidgety, the hole you can flip everything. Now, with this thing, if I wanted to do tip things, I only had that little piece over there, so I had to work at an angle. Now I have all the things I love about that quetch in this knife. Okay, I have a forward finger choil, but a better one. I have a wonderful handle, which feels great in hand. All the wonderful things. But now, this is also, I suppose, a cleaver style blade, but the tip is way forward. So now you can actually do tip work with this, which is way easier. And then it's got a slight curve to it, and the flipper tab is in the way, but not so much. So even on a flat board, you can get quite a lot of rocking done with this thing. Actually, thinking about it, you can get up there and you have enough belly to maybe even skin something if you really have no other knife with you. Okay, that tip's going to be a problem, but if you do it like that, it should keep your fingers and things out of the way. Okay, again, I do not have any... Okay, I do have paper. I'll show you now. Okay, I still have dogs and I still love my dogs. Okay, this is the catalog from TorchSA, and like I said, this was sent to me by TorchSA. They say it is 999 Rand, but they are still having their special, I think, until Monday. So don't delay, buy today or tomorrow. Follow the link in the description. This thing is the Firebird FH81. You get the black, brown, grey, and green. Told you I was right. Folding, flipper, lock, plane, sheep's foot. Okay, I call that a sheep's foot. My material is D2 blade. I did say that, I hope. D2 blade, G10, and then length 201 millimeters, blade length 87 millimeters, blade thickness 3.5 millimeters, and weight 133 grams. Okay, if this is different than I just showed you, they are wrong. I'm kidding. I measure like a hooligan, so it might be me. Anyway, they have 40% off at this stage, so you might just get this at a bargain. Okay, now it's slightly moist, everything in my life, because it's been raining a lot, but look at this thing. What is going on here? Okay, the non-moist parts cuts fantastically. So, like I started out saying, I love this knife. This knife feels good. It's a great knife, good materials, and it looks very weird, but very awesome. Okay, feels fantastic. It does everything it's supposed to do. It has a tip. It's got belly. It's got a huge finger choil. I really like this thing, but I like it so much, I think I'm going to modify this. I think when I'm done with this video, I'm going to start modifying it already. Okay, before the dogs start fighting again, I did tell you about the link in the description to the TorchSA site. Please use that. And then, oh, if you've been looking at this wonderful beauty over here, G-Shock. Okay, I will do a video on that later. Thank you again, Hein, for sending that to me. And then that's me for today. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.